Yeah, this area is known as Pond 15. It spans for more than 100 acres, and crews have been prepping the area for 3 years now, getting ready for this moment when they breach the berm.
Very significant. We're very excited for this milestone.
It's official. Tidal flow is now restored here, allowing natural seawater exchange from the San Diego Bay into this area just south of the Chula Vista Bayfront Park.
There'll be times where this area is more filled with water. That'll be during, if you will, high tide periods, where during low tide you may not see as much.
Michelle Peters is the chief operating officer for Channelside Water Resources. They own the Carlsbad desalination plant that supplies roughly 10% of the county's drinking water needs. It opened 10 years ago, and as part of the permitting for the plant, Channelside committed to habitat restoration projects like this one.
Through partnership with U.S. Fish and Wildlife, we were able to identify this area as a place where wildlife could thrive.
They spent years prepping with earthwork, hauling in more sediment and grading the area. Next, they'll be planting native vegetation to help restore these coastal wetlands.
They're pretty special places, that's why it's important for us to protect them, but they have everything from plant life to food for animals. They also provide habitat for a lot of animals.
I checked in with Sadie Klugers at the Living Coast Discovery Center. It's nearby in the San Diego Bay Wildlife Refuge. She showed me some of the wildlife and birds like this great horned owl that live here in our local wetlands.
Here we have a red-tailed hawk, so this is actually one of the types of birds you might be able to see on the refuge. Not as often as some of the other ones, but I have seen one or two.
Channelside is footing the bill for this restoration project, and as they work on irrigation and vegetation here in the coming years, we'll see a reemergence of wetland habitat here at Pond 15. In South Bay, Brian White, CBS 8.
Thanks, Brian.